Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today I thought that I might try out something a little bit different here on the channel. The young Woah Vicky has dropped a new video. It's called Money Counter. And to be totally honest, I'm at least a little bit invested in the career of Woah Vicky. I did an interview with her a little over a year ago. And to be totally honest, I got a lot of hate for it. I really had no idea how upset so many people would be about the fact that I interviewed Woah Vicky. I'm going to be honest with you, I had people unfollow me. I had people straight up attack me on Twitter for doing that interview. I really had no idea how much black people in particular really dislike Woah Vicky. I guess it's probably because she says that she's black, or used to say she's black. I don't know if she's still riding with that. And she used to use the N-word quite a bit. So I guess I can understand how the black people of the world would in particular not really care for Woah Vicky. But that being said, she does have a new video out and I'm interested to check it out. I mean, she's always been cool to me. I wouldn't say I was exactly wowed by her intelligence or anything else during the interview, but she was a nice enough person and she's always sort of stayed in touch by DMing me and then me not responding. So that being said, let's check out this video. And before we get into this amazing content, why don't you just drop a like down below and maybe drop a comment? That would be great. That being said, let's check out Woah Vicky Money Counter. Oh my God, did you see that? Look at those rollers that she's got in her hair right there. And she has a lot of jewelry, a lot of gold is being worn. We haven't even heard any of the music yet. And yeah, I guess she's just a lot more ornamented than the last time I saw her. And I guess I should mention, can we just show some of the photos from Woah Vicky's Instagram? I mean, she has made a very, very hard hitting effort, a very concerted effort to change her image since she last did that interview. Probably because, you know, she maybe didn't have the best image. She decided she wanted to sort of reinvent herself as an Instagram thought. Not necessarily a thought, but a girl who tries to make herself look hot on Instagram. Okay, let's go.
Hey, pull up in a whip, I be going off. Fendi head to toe, I be showing off. Why you playing hard when you know you soft?
Okay, so before we even get into the lyrics here, can I just point out that I'm pretty sure she's the only white person in this room, if she is white. So, I mean, that has always been a pretty big part of the Woah Vicky image, from what I can tell. I remember when she did that Rice Gum diss that famously said, ching chong, bitch, for the chorus. Yeah, that was a real thing. Anyway, she's always just had a lot of black people around her in her videos and almost no white people. And I've always kind of wondered if that was a real thing or if that's just sort of scripted to look that way for her videos. Well, that being said, let's go.
Girl, you just a worker, I'm a fucking boss. Bad flip, make the money somersault. If it ain't about the money, I don't wanna talk. If you ain't gang, you ain't one of us.
If you ain't gang, you ain't one of us. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day and they were pointing out how back in the day, back when they were in like junior high in like the late 90s, much like myself, that they would always observe FUBU, but they were too scared to wear it. And I guess I was kind of the same way, where I thought FUBU was pretty cool, but I wouldn't wear it just because as a white kid wearing a shirt that says, you know, something that stands for us, by us, it just sort of seemed like maybe I would be overstepping my boundaries. Woah Vicky, it's good to see that she's not being held back by any such concerns. Gang.
Money kinda watch me run it up. 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 Money kinda watch me run it up.
You know, I remember seeing a news story saying that the feds have actually been tracking the purchasers of every money counter for many, many years. So if Woah Vicky really does have a money counter, I just want to know that the feds are on her ass.
I'm fucking your man up in my Louis clothes. Burberry on riding the beam, I'm finna get him gone. His veal on these bitches be hanging, but I don't hear him. Know the chopper blow. Aim at a hitter just if he playing slow. Bitches hate me, hoes wanna date me. I just want the Frankie's pink panties, make him go crazy. He tryna have my baby, Vicky baby.
She just said that some guy's trying to have her baby. Well, number one, that's not how it works. You would probably be the one having the baby unless there's something that we don't know about your reproductive organs. This is my first time noticing how ridiculous these nails are. Look at those things. Like, I thought my girlfriend was kind of wilding by getting just regular old acrylic nails put on or whatever, but look at those. It looks like she has some sort of diamond encrusted insect growing off of each of her fingers. Oh my God. Can you imagine how painful and stupid that must feel? Not to mention how expensive it must be.
Bitches say me pockets get slim, that's why they acting shady. Going crazy. just did it myself. Can't nobody said it made me doing it. All in the freeway, that money what I'm chasing. I ain't basic rockin' designer, but I ain't even made it. Pull up in a whip, I be going.
This shot right here, I just want to explain to anybody out there what exactly is going on here. This is a classic rap shot that you see in all kinds of videos where someone just rents or borrows a nice car and then they go to a nice neighborhood in Beverly Hills or Hollywood or whatever, and then they just sort of post up as if they actually live in that neighborhood. You see those giant green bushes over there on the right? That's something that you really only see in places where people want to be able to avoid the rap videos that are inevitably going to be shot in front of their front yard.
No. Fendi head to toe, I be showing off. Why you playing hard when you know you soft? Girl, you just a worker, I'm a fucking boss. Bad flip, make the money somersault. If it ain't about the money, I don't wanna talk. If you ain't gang, you ain't one of us. Money kinda watch me run it up. Money kinda.
Look at these two dudes in the back. I want to know who they are. They're enabling this, whoever they are. Those are her shooters, possibly. We don't really know. Last time I saw Woah Vicky, she just had this old-ass Asian guy, and he was running around saying that he was her manager and everything. And actually, to be honest, he still texts me sometimes and is like, hey, Adam, this is Woah Vicky's old manager. But apparently, I don't think that Harry is still in the picture. Apparently, these guys are.
One of us. Money kinda watch me run it up. Money kinda watch me run it up.
I noticed that there's one chick right here that she apparently like knows all the words to this, and it doesn't seem like anybody else does, but that's nice that they had like one person sort of tasked with knowing the lyrics so that Woah Vicky didn't look totally lonely knowing the words to the song.
Kinda watch me run it up. Money kinda watch me run it up. Money kinda watch me run it up. Money kinda watch me run a bands. Hating from the sideline when they really fans. I'ma pull up flex and pull up in a Benz. Feel like Lil Uzi in my pockets, dead friends. They know me, I'm Vicky, everything drippy. Bitch, your boyfriend miss me, hit him with a quickie. If you book me for a show, I'm bringing gang with me. You ain't getting to no money, you can't hang with me.
She said that if you book her for a show, she's bringing gang with it. Who's booking Woah Vicky for shows? I want to honestly know what this is like. I believe that she could be doing some level of like club hosting promotion, but I almost feel like in that contract, they probably are stipulating like you are not allowed to rap during this performance. We just want you to stand there and post about it on your social media. Please do not rap. If you rap, we're not going to pay you. Does that sound realistic?
Money kinda watch me run it up.
You see how they rewinded the clip of her entering there? And it was her exiting, but it was just a rewind of the original clip. It's what we call closure. You know? Well, I don't know if anybody in the music video directing game calls it closure, but you know, it's like, hey, not only did she enter into this laundromat, but she also at some point left the laundromat. As far as when I actually think of this as a song, no, I'm not really going to be able to say anything too positive about this. I mean, the chorus was just money counter, let me run it up, money counter, watch me run it up, over and over and over. It was really just not much to dig your teeth into here. And let's be honest, there's some pretty good female rappers out there. So it's kind of hard for me to imagine that there's a lot of young girls out there who are looking for this to be their like morning wake up call song. Like you want to wake up in the morning and just, ooh, money counter. Yeah, nah, they're listening to Cardi B. They might be listening to Megan Thee Stallion. They might be listening to Rico Nasty. They might even be listening to one of the dolls. But for some reason, I just don't think Woah Vicky's really gonna do it for that many young ladies out there. And I'm completely excluding all the men out there. Obviously there's plenty of men, real men, who are in the target market for Woah Vicky, but I just don't buy it. I just don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't think it's gonna work. And that's not me as a hater. That's not me as a hater at all. That's just me trying to be real, trying to be honest about this. That being said, let's go take a look at her Instagram. Oh, but before we do that, it would appear that the Woah Vicky hate train has not subsided so much, since this has 2,100 likes and a whopping 3,300 dislikes. And let's take a look at the comments real quick. Dr. Phil making rap careers since Daniel Bergoli. Dr. Phil not really associated with the Woah Vicky story, right? I'm thinking. Wow, this chick's loaded. I've never seen so many $1 bills. You know, honestly, I was thinking that too, that she's like all talking about how much money she's got. And then the most money you ever really see at any point in that video is like maybe 20, 30 bucks. Matt Ox got a deeper voice for real. Wow. He just really dissected this thing. She needs to delete this expeditiously. I approve of this comment. That is a very, very of the time comment. Very, very on point. You know, it's almost like, why do you even need a money counter if you just have like 20 bucks in ones? Like, can you count that yourself? You don't really need a money counter. Yeah, that makes sense to me, although there is probably a pretty good chance that Woah Vicky doesn't know how to count to 20. Okay, here's her most recent pick. You know, Fashion Nova, of course, got tagged. Beauty by Destiny, I don't know, I guess that's probably some sort of makeup brand. Let's check out the caption. Never messy, I'm so neat. And then again, she tagged Fashion Nova. I'm guessing that if she is getting checks at this point in her life, it's probably from Fashion Nova. Oh no, she posted a video. We gotta see it.
It's Easter. Happy Easter to everybody. Today is all about resurrection, which means new positive vibes, new people, new money, new everything, okay? Just because somebody been in your life for a long time, that don't mean they're good for you. That don't mean they gotta stay, okay? Sometimes it's about bringing new positive people, stepping out, doing new things, coming out your comfort zone, okay?
Yeah, I mean, it is Easter. That's definitely a fact. But as far as this video goes, I'm not really sure exactly what she's getting at. She said resurrection. Resurrection is all about, like, you can change your life. Is that really what Easter's about? I think Easter's really more about the Jesus thing. Anyway, this video has 167,000 views, which I'm gonna be honest with you, for somebody who has 2.2 million followers, it's not that strong. It's almost, I'm not really willing to jump off the bridge yet, but it's almost like people are kind of getting sick of the Woah Vicky thing. Oh, and check this out. She got a photo with Blueface. He didn't even take his hood down. You know, his hair was looking extra woof right there. But yeah, she got a photo with Blueface, and she got the Neiman Marcus bag. So I guess she is, in fact, shopping, although I wouldn't put it past her to just carry a shopping bag around the mall.
I had to get my husband's name tattooed because we've been messing around for a long time, so I just wanted to make things official because ever since he went #1 on Billboard, we just been getting a lot more closer. And, you know, this forever, this my baby forever. He on my face forever, so period.
This is what I guess I would refer to as clout chasing. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that phrase, but basically what she's doing here is that she's acknowledging that Lil Nas X is very popular right now, and she got this like incredibly lame, bad, poorly done fake face tattoo of his name. It's like nobody on earth would ever fall for this. The boy has cried wolf a few too many times is basically what I would break this down to. Look, even Academics is right here. He comments, goofy. Yeah, even Academics doesn't want to be involved in these shenanigans. Oh God. What do you think? Could Woah Vicky get it? Actually, we should probably check her age. Okay, Woah Vicky is 19, so we're good. What do you guys think? Woah Vicky as like an Instagram thought model, whatever you guys want to call it. What do you think? Could she get it? What do you think of these pants with a huge hole missing? There's nothing more attractive than the back of a woman's knee, right? Love that knee. Okay, well, I started out this video energized and really excited to take a look at what's going on with Woah Vicky, and to be honest, I just kind of feel deflated at this point. I'm just really not sure what to make of what I just saw, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. But with that being said, I'm interested to know what you guys think about this. What do you think of the Woah Vicky career relaunch? What do you think of her Instagram that we just took a look at? I'd really like to know. And if you guys are interested in supporting, head on over to onsomeshit.com or just drop a like and a comment down below. Appreciate you guys very, very much for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow with more news and current events, probably. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Peace.